Hello, hello, hello. These are my top 4 animes that I really hate. Now, these animes, I'm only including the animes that I've actually seen all the way through, not the animes I dropped, and not the animes I haven't seen either, because there's some animes that I hate that I haven't seen, but that's not valid, but I just hate them for no reason. So the first one is Our Last Crusade. I don't forgot. And the reason I hate this anime is because I had really high hopes for this anime because when it came out, people said it was like Romeo and Juliet. It was like so romantic. It was like so interesting, and the plot was so good or something. And the animation looked pretty enough, so I thought that it was like a great show to watch. And I watched it, and 2 episodes in, I realized what kind of show this was. So this show is just like this girl is a tsundere, and she's just like a tsundere is, you know what a tsundere is, a bitch. That's what I don't like her. And the reason I don't watch romances like these because of a tsundere. I really hate tsunderes. And this guy, he might look interesting. He's just a basic, boring guy, and his name is also basic and boring. So you can imagine what kind of romance. Their interactions are really predictable, is what I'm saying. She gets mad at him, and he just I was like has a boring response to everything because he's like a I don't know. It's just a really boring show. Their interactions are predictable. I don't remember much about the show because I really hate it. This show I gave like I think a 4 out of 10 because I thought the animation was pretty. Opening and ending slapped, and the plot was okay. Some of the sad bad characters were fine. The plot was honestly subpar. I didn't give a shit about the plot. It's getting a season 2. I'm not gonna be watching that because I hate it. And this is, I guess, the last number 4. All right. Next one is. Sorry, I opened the wrong tab. Next one is convenience store boyfriends. Uh, and the reason that is the next one is because this anime is it might look really interesting and the opening ending really is good, but the reason is that these there's like 2 couples. There's this guy, he's the main guy, I guess. Really boring appearance, but at least he doesn't look like a generic anime guy. And this guy who I actually like. So basically, these two have a ship with the bottom girls. I just yeah, it's just a boring show. I think it's like a campaign for people to go to convenience stores, even though convenience stores are the bomb. But basically it's just a romance show, but it has really bad pacing, really bad conclusions, really bad ending. But I like the animation of it, so that's that. The reason I hate it a lot is because I wasted my time on it. Because when I started watching anime, I don't drop it. That's why I hate it. I think I gave it a 3 out of 10. Yep, I gave it a 3 out of 10. Next one is that was number 2. And the next one is, of course, a harem anime because I fucking hate harem anime. It's 100. I don't know if a lot of people have seen it. I wouldn't be shocked if they didn't, because if you've seen one of them, you've seen all of them. Uh, of course, generic plot. This guy, I don't even remember the plot. There's just like copy paste of each other. I don't even remember the plot of the show. So it's this guy, and he just goes to the school because of course he does. And this girl with the pigtails with this, no one's hair look like that. Okay, this girl with the pigtails, with the blonde hair, she basically likes him, and the girl with the white hair likes him. All these girls like him in any some sort of way, and he's of course boring. And they use magic called 100, which is their corresponding magic, and it's dumb and has no sense of anything, and it's a stupid harem, and I fucking hate it. That's number 2, but there's one more I hate more than this one because of the protagonist. This show is 100, but worse. By the way, I gave the last one 1 out of 10. This one's even lower. It's a 0.5 because that's the lowest you could go, or not rated at all. I just wanted to show people that I really hate this fucking anime. So what makes this worse than 100 is that all the girls are there. They're more annoying and more sexualized than the last ones. I'm saying those ones aren't sexualized either. But this guy, this fucking guy. I hate this guy because he's a pervert. And the other one isn't. He's just a basic guy. He could be boring and basic, I get it. But this guy's a fucking pervert, and I hate him so much for that. So basically, he also goes to a school, and this girl with the red hair is like, you have magical powers, because of course you do. Look at the shading on their hair, it looks so ugly. Anyways, he has powers, because of course he does, and then he goes to a school, and then he meets lots of girls, like this one, and that one, and all of them. And he just basically pervs on them for the whole show, and then there's no plot at all. There's like nothing. All I gotta say, it's so boring. Even if there was plot, it's so boring. I don't even remember anything from the show. That's how boring. All I remember is the guy being a pervert. I know this video is really rambly and repeating everything, but these animes are so boring and bad. I don't even remember anything from them. All I remember is that I hate them. Alright, so since I only had 4, I thought I would go over some animes that I hate. I don't really hate these ones, but they have some points. That's why they're rated so low. So Black Bullet, I hate it because it's a basic, boring show, and this guy's like, it's a lolly girl who likes the older guy, and I hate that part. And there's not much plot. It was interesting when I watched it because they hyped everything up, and there's guns, but I didn't like it after I started watching it. Inoexboku Secret Service, I don't like it because, yeah, the guy sucks. The girl is stupid. Stupid problems arise. It's dumb. Next one, Shonen Sample. It's actually my favorite harem anime. I don't really like harem anime, but it's low rated, but I like it because the plot is this guy goes to an all-girls school because these girls are starved for men because they don't see men at all because it's an all-girls school. And he just says, I'm gay, so the people there aren't like, well, you can't have one guy in an all-girls school, that's not great. And he just says, I'm gay, because if he doesn't, then he just gets murdered because he knows about the school. It's a really prestigious school for rich girls. I like this anime because the girls aren't all annoying, and they have somewhat of a personality. They're likable. And all of the animes after this, I don't hate. I guess this one, Say I Love You. I really didn't ship these two. As I said in my ships video, I don't see it. This next one, My First Love Monster. This girl's 15 and this guy's 11, but he looks like he's older than her. It's a dumb plot and dumb things ensue, and it's not interesting at all. Don't even remember anything from it. So these are all the animes I hate. I hope you enjoyed this video, and goodbye.